Hey everyone, today Dollar Tree DIY spring flowers. And by the way, if you're new here, I'm Tonya. Welcome to my channel. And I do hope that you all like, share, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started with our first one. I'm going to be taking one of these little terracotta pots from Dollar Tree and just some of that white DIY paint. And I just wanted to paint this white and add a little bit of moss to it because I really want the flower to be the main focus of this design. And everyone, I use mostly Dollar Tree items for these little flowers, but they were so pretty. I hope that you enjoy them today. Now, I did take a little bit of moss and a foam block and just filled that up nice because we're actually going to be creating some of these flowers out of some of that floral tape is going to be the stem and the leaves. And then I'm going to be taking some little paper that I got in those little paper packs at Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to be using some of the little tiny wood pieces that you can get. It's usually in the seasonal decor, like the little bells and some of the little wood beads. But everyone, these were so fun and unique. So I just thought it would be fun to make a little shelf sitter for spring. And these three turned out so adorable. So I really hope you enjoy them. Now you can see once I got my wire wrapped with the floral tape really well, we're just going to start cutting out some shapes, and I decided on this one, which is going to be the bluebells, that I would just cut out one little shape for a leaf, and I'm going to add that one little leaf. Now you could add more if you wanted, but I kind of just wanted these to be really simple and just a little touch of spring that you could set up. This would look wonderful in farmhouse decor. This would look wonderful in primitive decor. Really, you could just set this up anywhere with any style. Now I'm just going to go ahead and glue my one little leaf right down there at the bottom, and that'll be a little bit of green to have below the little bluebells. And those are the two colors, the English ivy, and then that was that orca blue. And I wanted to do the darker blue on the main part of the flower and then just kind of dust over it with some of that light blue. And I really liked the way that looked. And then I just wanted to add some of the little dots at the bottom. But everyone, this could not have been cuter. It made the cutest little shelf sitter. And I just decided to use some rope twine on this one just to have the little bluebells hanging off of there. And I don't know if you're familiar with the bluebell plants, but that's kind of how they look. They look like they're just drooped over and hanging off of the stem. But everyone, look at this. It's just a cute and fun little piece to create with mostly Dollar Tree items. Now for our next DIY, this one, I actually used this little wood piece. You can see it there. I had that in my craft stash. I think I might have picked that up at Dollar General. And I already had it painted with some stain and then white. I think it had like little laundry words on it. But I'm taking skewers on this one, and you can see how I was making them different lengths, and that's because of the way that I want the cone flowers to set. So I just decided to drill the holes into the top of here and just hot glue these in. And everyone, I think this one had to be my favorite. And I looked up some cone flowers, and there was yellow ones. So I had that paper that was in the paper pack that I picked up there in the Crafter Square section. So I thought I would use that because I just really liked the way that paper looked. Now we're just going to take some of the little wood beads. Once again, you can get at Dollar Tree in that Crafter Square section. And I'm just going to hot glue those on there. And now we're going to cut out what would look like just some petals of the cone flower. And you can watch me do this real quick, everyone. It is so simple. You just kind of shape it however you want it to look. I'm doing mine kind of curved and long and thin. And I just cut out several of these because I wasn't sure how many of these I was going to need. And honestly, I could have just kept adding these on because it was fun seeing how it started to come to life and look like these flowers. But everyone, I just wanted to do something a little different, wanted to be creative, and I just thought this would be a really fun and creative little DIY project with Dollar Tree items. So like I said, I hope you enjoy these as much as I enjoy creating them. And you can see already how that's starting to take on the shape of the cone flower. So like I said, this one is definitely my favorite. Now I'll speed this up a little bit and keep adding these on, but you can kind of get the gist of what I'm doing. I'm just kind of adding these on, and you know, with the cone flowers, they kind of lean down underneath the bud part of the flower. And I'm just going to end up painting the top of this with some brown and black and a few little speckles of like an off-white color for the top part. And boy, once I put that paint on there, that really made these come to life. And like I said, this is definitely my favorite. So you'll have to let me know when we get through which one of them are your favorites. And the one I do at the end is the bleeding heart. And I just really love that. I like bleeding hearts. I've got a few of them around my home. Now you can see I'm just adding those little speckles on there, just trying to get that look of the center of the flower. And then I had a little stencil that I decided to add to the bottom of it, and I think it says Love Blooms. Oh, everyone, see, can you see what I mean? Back to the flower, how when I add that white, that just really brings everything together. And I just think they turn out so pretty. I did end up taking some more of the floral tape, and I just like to use that to make little leaves on flowers. And watch how you just twist this stuff, and it shapes perfectly just into what looks like a little leaf or a stem. And I'm just gonna pop a few of those on there. I would bend that down for you, but I'm trying to kind of see where I'm putting them at. But I'll lean it over here in a minute. And you can see that looks so neat, how it makes it look like the little cone flowers. And then I had this little stencil in my craft stash, so I just decided to use a marker and just put this Love Blooms on here. And once I pull that off, I end up going back and just giving it a little bit of darker. But everyone, look how pretty this turned out. And here it is setting up on my shelf. And I think it's a really cute one. I know I enjoyed it, and I hope you do also. Well, everyone, I have got another little review coming up for you here, so I'll let you watch that, and I'll be back in a moment. Hey everyone, I wanted to pop in here a moment and share this product with you that a company called Barrina had sent me. They have grow lights, and I don't know if you've heard me mention before, I grow a lot of my plants from seed, and I'm going to be setting up my greenhouse here soon. And when they reached out, I thought this was a neat product, and if a lot of you out there are like me and you like to start your own seeds, I actually usually have some of them started by now, but it's been really cold here in the mountains. But this is what it looks like, and I love this. And the best part about this is that it comes with this base, and I had already put that on there just to try it out, but it's so simple to put together. You can put the base on there, or it comes with the clamps that you can just snap right on here. And let me turn that around. And you can just snap these on and put them right in your greenhouse. And I just thought that was so handy. And I usually buy a few of my other ones off of Amazon too. So, and this one is going to be available on Amazon, and I will have a link for you. And they even send the little zip ties that you can just weave right through this little area right here, and you can just wire it right on to your grow house. So, and that just is perfect for me. But I'm going to put it back on the base, and we're going to just see how bright it is. I love this. I think this is definitely a keeper, and I think I might order a few more of these. Now they say on here that Barrina is the LED grow lights, and they are the optimal solution for plant growth. And it says that compared to traditional lights, that their grow lights offer a higher PPFD, which is the lower power consumption and a longer lifespan. So this is great and easy to install, and let's just plug it in here and see how bright they are. And I've got my little ZZ plant out here. I love it. If you guys don't have a ZZ plant, you've got to get one. My daughter got me one of these and I absolutely love them. And they're really easy to take care of. They don't ask for a whole lot of love. You know, you just got to make sure you water them once a week, and that's pretty much it. But let's go ahead and plug this in. Now it's got a little on and off switch, if you can see it over here. Oh goodness, everyone, this is wonderful. I can already tell that this is going to be so great. And look at the, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can get it up there. Look at the beautiful little colors. You can almost see the little rainbow colors in there. But everyone, this is such a great little grow light. I absolutely love this. And I definitely think that it's going to be great for my greenhouse and also for some of my other little starter plants. But if you do like to start your own seeds, or you have a plant in your home that you need a little light for, I think this one is very nice and seems like it's going to be very easy to use. And I like that it's got a small base on it. And I think it's going to be great. But anyway, I needed one. They offered to send it, so I wanted to share it with you. So I will leave that link in the description box below. And here is all the information if you need to pause the film so you can read about it and see all of the neat things that it does that I may not have mentioned today. And I hope you check these out, and let's get back to the video. Okay everyone, this is our bleeding heart flowers, and I'm using one of those little wood pieces with that white front on there that I had in my craft stash. Now I'm just drilling one hole here because if you have seen the bleeding hearts, you know that the stem kind of comes up and then over and out, and then you've got all those beautiful little bleeding hearts on there. And I think this one's probably my second favorite. So I really enjoyed all of them, but I think the coneflowers was definitely my first. So you'll have to let me know if you had a favorite. So you can see I did the same concept on this. I just wrapped the floral tape around the wire, added some of those little leaves, going to use a true red on these bleeding hearts. And these are those little hearts I got from Valentine's Day in the seasonal section. So definitely pull out some of your little pieces, because there is so many little ideas that you can come up with using these to turn them into flowers for your spring decor. Now I cut that tip off of the skewer and just decided to turn it upside down and glue the point on. I was really trying to get that little bottom part of the bleeding heart, and I ended up just touching it up with a little white and dabbed a little red on there just to give that illusion. And then I had some of my gold thread, which I thought would be really pretty, because I'm going to be adding some gold butterflies to that little white sign part. And you can see I'm really just tying these on however I can get them on there. And I just kind of looped it through the heart and just tied them loosely on the top. Now you could glue those if you were worried they were going to come loose. But everyone, there it is. Such a fun little design. Added those little butterflies that I had were stickers from Dollar Tree. But everyone, I hope you enjoyed these. And don't forget to check out the light by Barrina. Add link in the description box. And I will see you soon.